John Christopher Depp has played many characters in his career, and amazing actors in Hollywood history. We know about his life's unknown history from born to death. Born June 9, 1963 in Owensboro, Kentucky, USA. Birth name, John Christopher Depp II. Nicknames, Mr. Stench, Colonel. Height, 5 feet 10 inches 1.78 meters. Johnny Depp is perhaps one of the most versatile actors of his day and age in Hollywood. He was born John Christopher Depp II in Owensboro, Kentucky, on June 9, 1963, to Betty Sue Wells, who worked as a waitress, and John Christopher Depp, a civil engineer. Depp was raised in Florida. He dropped out of school when he was 15, and fronted a series of music garage bands, including one named The Kids. However, it was when he married Lorianne Allison Laurier Depp that he took up the job of being a ballpoint pen salesman, to support himself and his wife. A visit to Los Angeles, California, with his wife, however, happened to be a blessing in disguise, when he met up with actor Nicolas Cage, who advised him to turn to acting, which culminated in Depp's film debut in the low-budget horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, where he played a teenager who falls prey to dream-stalking demon Freddy Krueger. In 1987 he shot to stardom, when he replaced Jeff Yaha in the role of undercover cop Tommy Hansen in the popular TV series 21 Jump Street, 1987. In 1990, after numerous roles in teen-oriented films, his first of a handful of great collaborations with director Tim Burton came about when Depp played the title role in Edward Scissorhands, 1990. Following the film's success, Depp carved a niche for himself as a serious, somewhat dark, idiosyncratic performer, consistently selecting roles that surprised critics and audiences alike. He continued to gain critical acclaim and increasing popularity by appearing in many features, before rejoining with Burton in the lead role of Edward, 1994. In 1997 he played an undercover FBI agent in the fact-based film Donnie Brasco, 1997, opposite Al Pacino. In 1998 he appeared in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 1998, directed by Terry Gilliam, and then, in 1999, he appeared in the sci-fi horror film The Astronaut's Wife, 1999. The same year he teamed up again with Burton in Sleepy Hollow, 1999, brilliantly portraying Ichabod Crane. Depp has played many characters in his career, including another fact-based one, INSP. Fred Aberline in From Hell, 2001. He stole the show from screen greats such as Antonio Banderas in the finale to Robert Rodriguez's Mariachi trilogy, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, 2003. In that same year he starred in the marvelous family blockbuster Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, playing a character that only the likes of Depp could pull off. The charming, conniving and roguish Captain Jack Sparrow. The film's enormous success has opened several doors for his career and included an Oscar nomination. He appeared as the central character in the Stephen King-based movie Secret Window, 2004, as the kind-hearted novelist James Barrie in the factually based Finding Neverland, 2004. Where he co-starred with Kate Winslet and Rochester in the British film The Libertine, 2004. Depp collaborated again with Burton in a screen adaptation of Roald Dahl's novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 2005, and later in Alice in Wonderland, 2010, and Dark Shadows, 2012. Off-screen, Depp has dated several female celebrities, and has been engaged to Sherilyn Fenn, Jennifer Grey, Winona Ryder and Kate Moss. He was married to Lorianne Allison in 1983, but divorced her in 1985. Depp has 2 children with French singer-actress Vanessa Paradis, Lily Rose Melody, born in 1999, and Jack, born in 2002. He married actress-producer Amber Heard in 2015. Spouse Amber Heard, the 3rd of February 2015 to the 13th of January 2017, divorced. Laurie A. Depp, the 24th of December 1983 to the 7th of March 1986, divorced. Spatiality. Deep, whispering voice. Frequently plays freakishly eccentric outcasts whose oddities are misunderstood by society, and usually have a flamboyant appearance and mannerism. Examples: Edward Scissorhands, 1990, Ed Wood, 1994, Don Juan DeMarco, 1994, Dead Man, 1995, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 1998. Sleepy Hollow, 1999, Before Night Falls, 2000, The Pirates of the Caribbean films, and Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 2007. Frequently works with director Tim Burton. Often stars alongside Helena Bonham Carter. Dark, intense eyes and highly defined cheekbones. Known for wearing outlandish clothing and numerous tattoos. Never watches his own movies. Unknown history. Chosen by Empire magazine as one of the 100 sexiest stars in film history. Number 1, 1995, arrested for being in a fight with paparazzis in front of a restaurant in London. Ranked 67 in Empire, UK magazine's The Top 100 Movie Stars of All Time list. Chosen by People, USA magazine as one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world, 1996, voted Empire's UK sexiest male movie star of all time, 1995, has twice recorded with British band Oasis. Most notably, he plays lead slide guitar on the track Fadin' Out from the 1997 album Be Here Now. Noel Gallagher, Oasis lead guitarist, was allegedly too drunk to perform it himself. So celebrity pal Depp stepped in and nailed the lead on one take. Arrested for trashing a New York hotel room, Depp claimed that an armadillo was responsible, saying that he had found the animal hidden in a closet and it had gone crazy, wrecking the hotel room before leaping out the window. Ex-fiancés, Sherilyn Fenn, Kate Moss, Jennifer Grey, and Winona Ryder. When engaged to Winona Ryder, he had Winona Forever tattooed on his arm. After the broke up, he had the N surgically removed to simply say, Wino Forever, was the guitarist in a band called The Kids and currently plays in a band called P. Adopted Goldeneye. The one-eyed Andalusian horse who played Gunpowder, Ichabod Crane's steed in Sleepy Hollow, 1999, thereby saving him from the glue factory. Got his Betty Sue tattoo May 31, 1988. Named one of E!'s top 20 entertainers of 2001. Chosen 2 on E!'s 25 Sexiest Entertainers list with Chuck E. Vice. Depp reportedly paid US $350,000 for the Central nightclub in Los Angeles, California, and turned it into the Viper Room at 8852 Sunset Boulevard. Other stars in contention to buy the club in 1993 included Arnold Schwarzenegger and, separately, Frank Stallone. Lists British comedy The Fast Show, 1994, renamed Brilliant for American television, as his favorite television program of all time. He used to tape tapes of the series on tour with him to keep him amused. Made a guest appearance in the Last Ever sketch in its last ever episode. Was named one of the 50 most beautiful people by People magazine in 2001. Wrote the foreword to Mark Salisbury's biography of Tim Burton. Burton on Burton, he credits Burton's belief in him for rescuing him from being a loser, an outcast. Just another piece of expendable Hollywood meat. Johnny's two children with Vanessa Paradis have the same names of the two main characters in Legend. 1985, Lily B. 1999, and Jack B. 2002. Gave Noel Gallagher a white guitar with the letter P on it, which he regularly plays during Oasis gigs. P is the name of a band that Depp was in. Has a song about him by the late famed schizophrenic Chicago street artist Wesley Willis. Parents, John Christopher Depp and Elizabeth Betty Sue Wells. His parents divorced when he was 15. He wanted some of his teeth to be gold-capped for Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl 2003, but thought the producers would never agree. He found a dentist and had lots more capped than he wanted. Disney boss Michael Eisner liked them but thought there were way too many and told Depp to remove all but a few. Resides in France, Los Angeles, and an island he owns in the Bahamas. Divides his time in France between Meudon, a suburb of Paris, and a villa in Plan de la Tour, an hour outside of Saint-Tropez in southern France. Siblings, Danny, D.P. Depp, Christy Dembrovsky, and Deborah, Debbie. Was People magazine's sexiest man alive in 2003. The building in which Depp's Viper Room is housed was once owned by infamous gangster Bugsy Siegel. It's also where River Phoenix passed away. The two never appeared in any films together. Chosen as E!'s 2003 Entertainer of the Year. According to the liner notes for the soundtrack CD of Once Upon a Time in Mexico 2003, he wrote his own theme music. The music for Sands, track 9 on the CD. Shot all of his scenes in 9 days for Once Upon a Time in Mexico 2003, but after his filming was done, he didn't want to leave. So he suggested to Robert Rodriguez that he play a small part, the priest that Antonio Banderas talks to in the church, and use his Marlon Brando impression. Reportedly based his portrayal of Ichabod Crane in Sleepy Hollow, 1999, on Withnail, from Withnail and I, 1987, as played by Richard E. Grant. Has been in 7 films in which the title contains the name of the character he plays: Edward Scissorhands, 1990, Cry Baby, 1990, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, 1993, Edward, 1994. Don Juan DeMarco, 1994, Donnie Brasco, 1997, and Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 2007. Personal quotes. About his first marriage: I guess I have very traditional kinds of sensibilities about that kind of stuff, you know, a man and a woman sharing their life together and having a baby. Whatever, and I think for a while I was trying to right the wrongs of my parents because they split up when I was a kid, so I thought I could do it differently, make things work. I had the right intentions, but the wrong timing, and the wrong person. But I don't regret it. I had fun and I learned a lot. You know, I was married when I was 20. It was a strong bond with someone.